Isabel Bloom sculptures are some of the most recognizable and collected pieces in the country. Rich in texture and patina, filled with soul and inspiration, they beautifully portray the emotions of everyday life. They make perfect gifts for many special occasions like birthdays, weddings, and anniversaries, handcrafted by local talented artisans no two are ever alike. Isabel Bloom, the company's namesake and founder, was a woman who lived by her own advice. Know what you want and follow it. She was born in 1908 and began sculpting in clay as a young child. She briefly studied painting at the Art Institute in Chicago before studying at the Stone City Art Colony under American master Grant Wood. It was there she met another gifted artist, John Bloom, who would later become her husband. Inspired by her experience at Stone City, Isabel continued to sculpt with clay, then began experimenting using concrete or cast stone, eventually developing her unique finishing technique of greening by mixing blue and green dyes with water and white cement to replicate the weathered bronze sculptures of the Victorian era she so admired. This bronze and green finish is still used by the company today, along with many other popular hand-applied finishes. Although Isabel passed away in 2001, her unique vision endures today through the work of Donna Young. Donna continues to create exciting new designs reflective of Isabel's style, yet uniquely her own. Like Isabel, Donna's inspiration comes many times from her own backyard, seeing beauty in everyday life. Once the design has been complete, a mold is formed by brushing the original clay sculpture with many thin layers of latex. Plaster is then hand-applied over the latex, providing support for the detailed inner mold. Once cured, the mold is ready for the casting process, where a prepared mixture of cement, water, rock, and pigments is hand-poured into the mold. Having set overnight, the concrete cast is taken from the mold and prepared for hand finishing. The hand finishing process takes anywhere from 2 to 4 days to complete. After the finishing process, a clear resin is applied to each sculpture, providing a slight sheen and surface protection. Finally, each sculpture is signed Isabel Bloom by a trained artisan who then proudly adds USA. We are very happy to share with you the unique and creative process that goes into making each Isabel Bloom sculpture. The artisans from Isabel Bloom thank you for checking us out. If you're ever in the neighborhood, please stop in for a personal tour of your own.